City of Illusions, Episode 4, The Third Truth. The city didn't feel like home anymore. Los Angeles, once a place of light and dreams, now felt like a cage built of mirrors. And inside it, Rebel James was losing her grip on what was real. 3 nights had passed since she last heard Daniel's voice through the car radio. She hadn't slept properly, hadn't eaten much. Every mirror, every reflective surface felt like an eye staring back. Sometimes, she swore she could hear the faint click of a camera whenever she blinked. That morning, her friend Liam arrived at her apartment. He looked exhausted, pale, dark circles under his eyes. "Rebel," he said, "you need to see something." He placed a newspaper on the table. The headline read, "Greater than, photographer found dead in downtown studio, self-inflicted gunshot wound." The photo was of Daniel Reeves. The same Daniel she'd met, alive, speaking, haunting her. "Impossible," Rebel whispered. Liam nodded grimly. "He died 6 years ago." Rebel's body went cold. "Then who have I been talking to?" Liam sighed. "Maybe no one. Or maybe the lens connects to something, beyond. That evening, Rebel stared at the old camera again. Its lens reflected the city lights from her window, but the reflection flickered. As if showing 2 worlds overlapping. Suddenly, her phone vibrated, a new email. Sender, truth@exhibit-3.com. Subject, the third lens awaits. Message, greater than, there's one more image to take. Find the one who betrayed the light. Dr. Rebel frowned. Betrayed the light. She turned to Liam. "What does that mean?" He hesitated. "Maybe, it means me." She stared at him, confused. Liam looked away. "I didn't tell you everything. I knew Daniel. Years ago. I was part of the truth exhibit." Rebel's chest tightened. "You what?" "I left before it finished," he said quietly. "Daniel said the camera could show the truth, the soul behind appearances. But after the second subject died, I walked away. Daniel wouldn't stop. He said the lens was speaking to him." Liam's voice broke. "I didn't stop him. I let it happen." Rebel took a step back, trembling. "So you knew all along what was happening to me?" "I thought it was over. When he died, I thought it was done." A sharp noise interrupted them, the sound of the camera shutter clicking by itself. They turned. The camera was glowing faintly on the table, the triangle symbol shining like fire. Then the display blinked, showing a new image developing on its tiny old screen. It was Liam. Only, his eyes were missing, replaced by shadows. Rebel screamed. "What is happening?" Liam grabbed the camera, trying to smash it, but his hand froze midair. His body went rigid. His mouth opened, but no sound came. And then, before Rebel's eyes, Liam dissolved into smoke, vanishing completely. Only the camera fell to the floor with a dull thud. Rebel crawled forward, shaking. "Liam," she whispered. No answer. Only silence. The camera's small screen blinked again. A new photo appeared, her face, eyes wide in terror. Below it, text appeared. "Greater than, 3 lenses. 3 truths. The final one reveals all." Rebel stumbled back, tears streaming. She looked around, her apartment walls were changing. Photos appeared where there had been none, hundreds of faces staring at her. Some crying, some screaming, some familiar, faces from her own photo shoots over the years. They whispered in unison, "Greater than, you took us. Now we take you." Rebel grabbed the camera and screamed, "What do you want from me?" The room fell silent. Then Daniel's voice echoed, calm, distant, yet close enough to touch. "Greater than, you wanted truth, Rebel. You wanted the world to see the real faces behind beauty. But truth doesn't set you free, it takes everything you hide." Rebel shook her head. "No, I didn't mean for this. Greater than, the lens chose you," Daniel said. "Now, the fourth and final truth awaits." Lightning flashed across the window, blinding white. When the light faded, Rebel was no longer in her apartment. She was standing in Daniel's old studio again, but everything looked different. The photos on the walls were moving, shifting like living memories. And in the center of the room stood a mirror, tall, ornate, covered in dust. On the mirror's surface were engraved words. "Greater than, the third truth lies within." Rebel approached slowly, heart pounding. She raised the camera, and pointed it at her reflection. Her reflection smiled. "Greater than, ready to see who you really are." It whispered. Flash. Darkness. When the light returned, Rebel was gone. Only the old camera lay on the floor, lens cracked, smoke curling from inside. The mirror now showed 2 faces, Daniel's, and Rebel's, both trapped behind the glass.